Hi everyone, I'm Pat Prokop. This is Wednesday, May 17th, and temperatures are right around that 90-degree mark this afternoon. Now, there is a cold front coming down from the north, and that's going to be meeting in with this hot air, and also a sea breeze front is developing along the coast. Now, the combination of these three things spells the trigger for showers and thunderstorm activity to develop and move into the area. So with that being said, let's take a look, first of all, at the satellite imagery. And there you have a line of showers and thunderstorms trying to develop off across north central and central Georgia into central South Carolina. There's a cold front in this area right here. Meanwhile, an area of low pressure over here in the western to central Florida panhandle is also generating a large area of showers and thunderstorms. As a matter of fact, looking at the lightning detection on this, we can see quite a bit of lightning now to the south of us and southwest, and lightning developing along these developing showers and thunderstorms off to the north. Sea breeze front not showing up quite yet, but I expect that to develop throughout the afternoon hours. So let's take a look at the National Storms Prediction Center, and they're indicating that there is a possibility of marginal risk, which is the lowest risk of all, for severe weather in our area. Now, breaking it down into different categories, for tornadoes, they're not expecting any tornadoes, nor am I. Wind damage, there could be some wind damage with some of these moist downburst inside the thunderstorm activity. And the hail probability is a little bit high across southeastern South Carolina and the upper portions of southeastern Georgia. So there's a possibility, a medium chance for some medium to small size hail associated with these storms that will be developing later on this afternoon, going into the evening and even nighttime hours. How about the total amount of rainfall? There is a marginal risk, once again, the lowest category, for the potential for some moderate to heavy downpours in our areas. And some of these could generate rainfall rates of 1 to 3 inches in a 1 hour time period. So that is something to look out for, because we could see some very heavy downpours. Now, we got to keep in mind the tide data. Now, the moon is almost new, and the tides are going to be very high throughout, particularly the evening high tides, which right now are occurring just before sunset and just before sunrise for tomorrow morning. But the higher tide will be at the sunset tides, and tonight that value is going to be about 8.2 feet. Now, flooding usually occurs right around 9.3, 9.4 feet. However, with the high tide coming in around sunset, if we do have the onset of heavy rains during the time of the high tide, or time of incoming high tide and right around the high tide, that's going to cause the sewer system or the drain water not to drain off that fast, and that could end up with some street flooding across the coastal counties this afternoon. And again, I'm expecting more activity tomorrow afternoon too, so we could see again the potential for some street flooding on Thursday evening. Now, let's take a look at the computer models right now, and this model indicates that expect to see the showers and thunderstorms slowly developing throughout the afternoon hours. This right here is at 4 o'clock on Wednesday afternoon. There we have at 6 o'clock. And we can see the showers and thunderstorms developing along the front, along the coast, with the sea breeze front moving in. More showers and thunderstorms to the north, and an area of low pressure over here in the Florida Panhandle will be moving off to the east northeast. And the combination of all that will produce more showers and thunderstorms throughout the evening hours, particularly across southeastern Georgia and southern South Carolina. Well, that's where we live here, most people watching this video. And then by a little after midnight, 2 o'clock in the morning, most of the activity will have pushed to the south and south central and southern Georgia and off the South Carolina coast. But another wave begins to develop throughout the day on Thursday, and by 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock Thursday morning, expect to see another band of showers and thunderstorms developing along the Savannah River, northern, central, and the southern Savannah River area, and off the South Carolina coast. And then those will hang around with moderate to heavy rains potential for tomorrow afternoon. That's Thursday. This is at 1 o'clock Thursday afternoon. You can see what look like a rather large area convection over the Bluffton, Hilton Head, Hardyville, Beaufort area of South Carolina, extending southward into the greater Savannah area. So we'll keep that in mind. That's a potential for right there. Now, looking at the amount of precipitation totals, how much rain out of this system? Well, it looks like the computer models are indicating about an inch in this blue area, about a ½ inch in this lighter green area, but in the purple areas, anywhere between 2 to 3 inches of rain is possible with the system as it moves on into the area. Now, let's take a look at the regional radar summary. This is at what we have now, 2:30 on Wednesday afternoon. Not much going on across the greater Savannah area. There's those temperatures, 90 degrees right here at Coffee Bluff, 87 at the airport. And there's the front trying to develop these showers and thunderstorms just around the Columbia, South Carolina area, stretching back in toward Atlanta. And then off to the south, we're seeing another system there. Let's take a look at the southwest regional radar summary. Actually, this is coming from Jacksonville. The other radars are offline at the moment. I don't know why, but they're offline. Anyway, there's some very strong storms in and around the Tallahassee area, moving into southwestern Georgia, and this whole system will be advancing off to the northeast as well. Looking at the regional radar summary, there you can see it. Now, there's the front right there off to the north. That's a cold front. That's going to be sagging southward throughout the afternoon hours, and overnight should be over here in the south central Georgia. That rain will be ending after midnight, actually about 2 o'clock in the morning in the greater Savannah, Hinesville area, stretching down into the St. Simon, Brunswick, Jessup area. Then by sunrise, moves south of that region. But this area of low pressure here that's developing is going to be tracking up to the northeast. So the combination of the two of those is going to generate a pretty good chance for some moderate to heavy rains and lightning strikes as well. With these temperatures around 90 degrees, expect to see some pretty good lightning discharging going on with this system. So let's take a look. The severe weather threats for Wednesday, mostly after 5 o'clock. Wind damage low, but there could be some very strong microburst or what we call wet downburst wind gusts that could cause some tree damage. I'm not expecting any tornado activity. Small hail, there's a moderate chance for small hail, a very low chance for large hail. Lightning strikes, I expect to see some pretty hefty strikes of lightning to be associated with this system. Downpours, very high. When these rain systems come through, we could see some periods of very heavy rains over a couple of minutes. Very difficult to drive through that type of rain. And then with that, if it falls during anywhere near the time of high tide tonight around 8 o'clock, so anywhere between 6 and 10 o'clock actually, there could be some moderate chance for localized street flooding, particularly, say, in the Savannah area, also in Hilton Head and Bluffton areas where drainage will be impaled because of the high tide that's coming on in. So with that in mind, stay alert for the remainder of the evening hours. Anticipate some moderate to heavy rains, and then again on Thursday. Now, as we go into the week, let's take a look at the rest of the week. Same thing tomorrow, mostly cloudy and breezy with a good chance for more showers and thunderstorms. Periods of heavy rain possible, particularly in the greater Savannah, Bluffton, Hilton Head, Hardeeville areas, and Beaufort, and also extending actually to around the Hinesville, Statesboro area. And then for Friday, becoming partly cloudy with just a chance for some scattered showers and thunderstorms. The high tomorrow will only be in the mid-70s, the way it looks like now, with cloud cover across the area, and then back into the lower 80s by Friday. Saturday looks really nice. Fair to partly cloudy. High temperatures in the low to middle 80s with lows in the middle 60s. Sunday, it looks like a decent morning, but then in the afternoon, becoming partly cloudy. There's a chance for some evening showers and thunderstorms. Highs will be in the mid-80s and lows in the mid-60s. So right now, the Memorial Day weekend, the following weekend, is shaping up to be, well, it looks like at the moment it's going to be very, very nice for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. And the end of May, the beginning of June there, as we have the Memorial Day weekend. So with that being said, stay dry tonight. That's going to be a challenge in many locations, and I'll keep you posted right here on my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.